हेलो गाइस। तो नया
But
अपडेट आया आज
whenever
गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट
Paimon
का।
gets thinking about how our
और हम
destination,
खेल के देखते हैं फिर। जैसे
Anyway,
मैंने खोला मैं
enough
शायद
about all that.
नोट कराई
We
में
can't
था तो
start the
सीधा
final
ये
leg of our
स्नेजनाया
journey.
का
Just
वो आ
think.
गया इंट्रो।
We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creep, with all that experience under our belts.
अब मुझे लगता है हमारे
Sure
पास
did.
कोई वो आएगा
Now,
अपडेट कि
stick
हमें
close to Paimon.
स्नेजनाया
The
जाना है यहाँ
best
से।
guide you could.
What about me?
Whoa!
ओह कोलंबिना।
Columbina? Huh, you kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at
देखते हैं
Paimon.
अब कि क्या बोलेगी। जैसे हर कोई हमें हर जगह से बोलता है कि अब तुम्हें नेक्स्ट कहाँ जाना है,
So it
शायद
was
ये भी यही
you.
बताएगी
All your friends
नेक्स्ट
have
हमें कहाँ
gathered at
जाना
the
है।
flagship. I invited Sandrone. She had some
देखते हैं।
nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
She hasn't changed a bit.
If they're heading to Sne... Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Sneznaya. Our time working together was... not...
आने वाला है गाइस
That
स्नेजनाया।
definitely sounds on.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go as long as you don't make things difficult for both of you. You'll be fine.
You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on. Get to the flagship. Today,
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe it.
Time flies when you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends and all.
Wow!
आया एवर विंटर विदाउट मर्सिंग। बहुत टाइम से कोई भी आर्कुन क्वेस्ट नहीं था तो आर्कुन क्वेस्ट आ जाएंगे दोबारा। मैप देख लेते हैं कहाँ पे खुला है स्नेजनाया। और स्नेजनाया खुला है नॉर्थ कराई के बिल्कुल ऊपर। यहाँ पे स्नेजनाया आ गया गाइस। भाई को नहीं था, मैं कल ही खुला था। चलो चलते हैं एक्सप्लोर करते हैं। बहुत टाइम से इंतजार था सब लोग को स्नेजनाया का।
They look similar to the ones in Nodcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kulaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Sneznaya now. There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
फिर से टेस्ट मिल गया गाइस। लगा बर्फ गलानी है वैन करे आग से।
Got a mouthful of snow. Ooh, it's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
चलो चलो जल्दी जल्दी चल भाई, काम टाइम वेस्ट कर देते हैं। एक तो पाइमॉन बैंकर ओ भालू भूलू बहुत चीजें यहाँ तो पोलर बियर लग रहा
Hey,
है।
check it out! Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are. So cute. Quick, take a picture before the moment.
लिंक कौन भेजेगा? मैं आपका लिंक भेजना है।
Let's see how your camera skill. Come on, quick.
सारे लिंक भेजना। देख ले तो चैनल देख ले तो चैनल।
मुझे अभी नया नया मैं खुद तो खेल लूँ।
चैनल तो बता।
Paimon's heard the Sneznaya. Ooh, it's. Ooh.
देखो चैनल तो बता। क्या चैनल का नाम है? चैनल का नाम
लिंक दे देते हैं।
मैं चुपचाप खेल
चलो चलो।
Everything feels heavy. Oh, no need. Yep.
वो स्टार्ट हो गया शायद अब। Find a place to hide from the blizzard. चल आगे बढ़।
Seems like
यहाँ
this
पे वही यार
snowstorm is
ठंड से
getting worse
प्रॉब्लम
by the
बैंक है।
minute. Paimon can barely fly.
वो जल्दी आ जा। पाइमन पीछे रह जा रही है भाई अब। ट्रेलर में तो देखा था हमने कि पाइमन की तबीयत कुछ खराब हो जाती है। ठंड से तो नहीं होती।
Oh, look!
वो आग जल रही है।
There's a
चलो जल्दी
cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
जल्दी चलो। बातें करने लग जाते हैं। मुझे लग रहा है ये भी पाइमन उड़ जाएगी कुछ। अरे इतनी तेज क्या हवा चल रही है। ट्रैवलर ही उड़ गया है तो।
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
अबे यार पाइमन इतनी जल्दी खो जाती है क्या? चलिए उठा लेते हैं गाइस।
Paimon! Paimon!
उठाते रहो। चलो बार बार कौन आएगा यहाँ?
That's strange. Where could she be?
पर ही
I
रहेगी भाई
guess
वो।
I'll try further
और क्या?
ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
ये तो ट्रेन ही है। ट्रेन घुसी हुई है जब रथ में बिल्कुल।
Is this an answer from this world?
आग जलाने वाला है शायद। गरम कर
It
देगा
says
इसको।
here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
स्टोरी कब खत्म होगी?
What was that strange sound?
Update
I
होने के
can't tell
अंदर।
if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
पाइमन तो टाइम स्टार्टिंग में गायब हो गया भाई।
Incoming entity detected. Hello, Transcend. Time since last activation. Time measure. I am. To this end. Huh? Apologies. After. Anyway. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. In accordance with my preset, will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow. I understand your position. However, given your current physical condition, I must suggest before I was activated, you called out a name. Presumably, if you agree to accept me,
तो हेल्पर जैसा
after
लग रहा
helping
है।
you get out of here, I will search for said companion and pinpoint their location. To answer your question, yes.
हेल्पर से चाहिए। ओ आकाशा की तरह है कि?
You have made a very wise decision. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new... Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. I need to recover my body. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your...
Name iceberg. Tap on Fab Vision to enter the print prime iceberg.
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units. Prime ice unit count has been updated.
Build prime iceberg. शायद अच्छी बर्फ की चीजें बना
You may
सकते
now
हैं।
execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
ओह बर्फ से चीजें बना सकते हैं भाई। चेस्ट भर भर के देने लग गए ना आजकल ये लोग।
Is this an answer from this world?
डब्बा बना लेंगे। बना पाएंगे कि नहीं बना पाएंगे।
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off. That would not be an
जाली
efficient
से भाई हमारा
approach.
ये
One more. You can use this to...
बना देता हूँ। चलो मैं
A reward on the road.
इधर आता था। क्या कर भाई एक तो डिब्बा बनाओ है। डब्बा नहीं के ऊपर डब्बा नहीं बना पा रहा है यार ये बना दे। ब्लूप्रिंट मिल गया हमें बेसिक हीट सोर्स का प्राइम कंट्रीब्यूटर्स। हाँ प्राइम आइस कंस्ट्रक्ट appearances like a
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
सही है। गर्म होने के लिए चाहिए। ओह वन कर शॉट दे दें। दिखाया ना हमको कुछ हाँ पीछे जाते हैं कि अच्छा ये नहीं है क्या पिक्चर बनाता हूँ गिराने के लिए वो पिघल रही है बर्फ यार हाँ, चल चल जल्दी पिघल जा
Is this an answer from this world?
ये कुछ लग रहा है कि यहाँ पे कुछ होगा
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
चलो भाई चढ़ नहीं पा रहा है बर्फ पे ओ ये चाहिए है साथ में लेके चलते रहो पिघल जाएगा बार बार आने की जरूरत नहीं है तो उसकी कुछ रेंज है भाई कहीं भी नहीं ले जा सकते उसको बाहर निकल गए
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest. The recent constructs you built provide. Unfortunate. That said, I have all. Yes. But for now.
बाद में देखेंगे
Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go.
मिल गया इसको
Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life
मैं घर पे
rejoice.
पहुंच गई थी क्या
in this.
पैन तो मैं ही रहा मतलब मैं पहुंच गई थी
Approaching the
भाई
target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. Real-time environmental data suggests
देखते हैं अंदर ये कितना बोल रहा है भाई पाइमोन की कमी महसूस नहीं होने दे रहा बिल्कुल भी पाइमोन ही है
Paimon!
कौन लेके आया इसके अंदर ओह माय गॉड न्यू कैरेक्टर एंट्री गाइस डॉक्टर कितना लग रहा है अबे लो सबसे पहले ही मेन विलन मिल गया भाई
Who are you?
Don't worry. You must be the Traveler. Newcomers to Sneznaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one
ए
another.
नंबर 1 पृथ्वी था
You should take more care not to get
Number 0
separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus. We will meet again very soon.
चले गया भाई घर में कोई रहता नहीं था क्या आग उग तो जला रखी थी किसी ने
the unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance,
लो भाई जान
but
इसको
my
भी नहीं पता
search
कौन
has
है वो
yielded no relevant data. I will try searching against the
तो
odds.
इसका
Your companion is
सही
safe and
पकड़े हैं
sound.
साइमन की तो आती तबीयत खराब होगी भाई।
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so...
It's okay. Take it easy.
Wait. Where did the jester go?
जेस्टर,
Yep. The director of the Fatui.
ओ
The
जेस्टर
jester
पियरो।
Piero. So, you met him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. Well, he was right about one thing.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
ये हाथ कांप रहे क्या मेरे?
What the... Who was that?
ले भैया, साइमन
looks
को
like-
कॉम्पिटिटर आ गया।
Half a pair of goggles. How amazing!
Sneznaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak.
भाई ये
You...
उपग्रह है भाई ये।
Wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself...
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy.
That makes
हवा में
sense.
कैसे उड़ रहा है? तो हाथ पे लगा हुआ होना चाहिए था ना?
Back to the jester for a second. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice with a really anxious... And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon. Paimon didn't feel
सही
like
आदमी लग
safe
रहा है वैंकर
around
अभी
him.
तक तो।
And
मुझे
he
लगा तो
doesn't seem to have
हड़ूसा
any
मेन विलन होगा
ulterior
भाई। मेन विलन
motives.
तब इम्पोर्टेंट विलन हो गए।
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and Director are unfamiliar.
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui?
तो तू ही बाद में बनाऊंगा ना इस बनने के बाद
Understood.
बहुत बाद।
Since they hold elite
पुरानी
positions
टेक्नोलॉजी
and
लगता है
serve
ये,
their
हैंड
god
इन टेक्नोलॉजी।
directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Sneznaya for now. We can come back. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster.
ये बड़ी मुश्किल से मिलना आया।
It's really nice of you to... We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But at this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back, if, however,
सही
we
बात है भाई।
continue onward,
अब
do
वापस
you
जाएंगे तो
remember
प्रॉब्लम
what
हो
I
जाएगी
said
भाई।
as we neared this location? I told you that we can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Sneznayan. There is a
लगता है मुझे
small
अपना
town
कैरेक्टर
up
ठीक करना
ahead,
पड़ेगा, बड़े
which
लग
would
रहे
be the
हैं।
perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks goggles here makes... Oh, come on. Don't worry.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance, otherwise, I will remain silent to
अरे,
avoid
दो
causing
कोई
any unnecessary...
बात सही है। इस बात कैरेक्टर भी करेंगे भाई। पेटी खोलता हूँ।
A reward on the road.
पहले तो बहुत बढ़िया कि यहाँ पे वो आ गया। आत्म क्वेस्ट कब से बिना आत्म क्वेस्ट के खेले जा रहा हूँ यार, तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। और अब थोड़ा सा विशेष देख लेते हैं। विशेष 6 है मेरे पास अभी। तो क्या खोले हम? मार्लिक पिनो खोले कि ऑडिट खोले? एक दिन है हमारे पास, वो थोड़े से विशेष बना देते हैं और वो बन जाएंगे। बन जाएंगे, कोई फायदा नहीं बनाते हैं। 8 विशेष दिन 2 और करता हूँ। फिर हम पुल करते हैं ऑडिट के लिए। गाजर मूली लेते रहो, ये रास्ते में काम आ जाती है। मूली यहाँ से भी लेते रहो।
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
करना पड़ेगा क्या? मैं यहाँ तो है ही नहीं। बैग से उठाना पड़ेगा सारा। ये मोबाइल में खेलता हूँ, यहाँ की ज़्यादा आदत भी नहीं पड़ रही है। हाँ तो होती है भाई वहाँ। Drive the train using the eye of call train. पीछे आप ट्रेन चलाएंगे भाई वो। Oh my God. हम कुछ चलाएंगे कि कुछ चलेगी ट्रेन अपने आप?
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at.
आपके पास है क्या ये?
There's brace for impact, friends. Preparing to enter.
ले भाई। Oh shit man. Right mode? उसी भी एक ही ट्रेन? ये हम उड़ गए बस।
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even
लगता है
my
पुराना, बहुत
sincere
पुराना
apologies
सिस्टम
for
है।
putting you in
कहाँ से
danger.
उठा लिया मैंने उस साले को?
Agreed.
तो डेटाबेस से अपडेट नहीं है।
Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train. Rest assured.
अब मैप खुल जाएगा गाइस। फर्स्ट कंप्लीटेड पहला, बाकी कैरेक्टर अभी भी नहीं खुले मिले। पहला स्टैचू ऑफ द सेवन, ये कोई टाउन खुला वोलकोटला। ट्रेन है भाई यहाँ पे। 10% प्रोग्रेस हो भी गई भाई, तो कुछ किया ही नहीं मैंने। ये कौन बनी है इस पे? रिक्शा होगी ये, सबके आगे छुपा देते हैं यार ये लोग। ये तो कहाँ से आ गए? गरम कर देता होगा ना, पर ये भी गो टू स्ट्रेटो मोड तो भी है, वहाँ जाना पड़ेगा।
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
ठंड लग रही भाई, हमको घर में जाना दो।
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
ये क्या है? ये 85% पे चल रहा हूँ मुझे। पॉइंट रख लेते हैं, कहाँ से होते हैं सारे इन बंद हो गए।
Sorry to interrupt.
ऑक्सीजन आ
We're
गई
looking for a
है।
place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a
ऑक्सीजन में आ गए भाई
business.
हम लोग जगते हैं। ऑक्सीजन में तो भरा रहता है, नहीं खाली रहता है। फिर
Excuse us.
मेन इंसिडेंट में आ गए शायद।
There anywhere we can stay around these parts?
ये
I'm
टाइम उनकी
afraid
हालत खराब हो
not.
रही है।
You'll
ये
have
बता
to
दीजिए।
try your luck somewhere else. All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
ओह लौंडा आ गया, नया कैरेक्टर भाई पर सामने दिख रहा है मुझे। इंट्रोड्यूस हो भाई।
Hi there.
Doubt it. They're probably all
नाम मुझे पहले
closed.
से क्यों पता है?
No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
मेरे पास एक क्रिस्टल मुझसे ले लो।
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Sneznaya these days.
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the So, the Vecha passed a resolute...
Bitter cold.
Pretty much. Trouble is,
पहली बात नहीं करनी मुझे।
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to...
Since you insist on making me...
What market?
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities. Without which, so if you're here just to...
You...
All right.
But liaison...
Oh, believe you me. Still, our top priority must be as our Fatui.
That's right.
Tell you what. What we can do, I can't guarantee.
Fine.
So,
You were looking for an...
oh,
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty... But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now.
नहीं लग रहा है इसका कैरेक्टर भी
It's
वैसे
not much.
are you sure? Oh,
All right, then.
और ये हेलो ये आशा मिल गया भाई फ्री टू प्ले कैरेक्टर था यार ये यहाँ पे कुछ वो मिल रहा है पहले वो लेकर जाऊँ दिलीप से खेल रहा हूँ मैं आज ऐसे ही बहुत दिनों बाद मन किया दिलीप को घुमाया जाए थोड़ा हाँ ये रहा मुझे दिलीप को घुमा देता हूँ थोड़ा तो पहलो प्रायो जो भी नाम है इसका प्राय क्यूरस आप गए इसका घर रास्ता कहाँ से इसके घर का ठीक है भाई ऐसा पैसे की कमी चल रही है भाई आजकल मैं इवेंट भी नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ पैसे की वजह से कहीं पे
so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Sneznayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
कितनी बढ़िया है इसका Is there a doctor in Strasbourg?
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if this... What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash-landed on the ice?
We got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had a little accident.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Sneznaya after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomaros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So...
Huh? Wait.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't.
दिमाग वो हो गया भाई.
Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now.
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Yes, अब जाना तो पड़ेगा, ये नहीं रहा है.
Okay then. Just give all right. Guess there's no point pushing myself.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Oh, angry doggy. Oh,
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't. First, we need to find a way into the train state. Then, we get Tagarin to catch a. What are you eating?
बातचीत करने के लिए.
oh, check it out. When you're out. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep. And rabbit.
Good to know.
में भी इतना बोल रही है एंकर ये तो.
Eat up to.
चल भाई. लो भाई. ले चल ही लेता. हम लोग क्या भाई पाइप में खड़े को जाएंगे क्या?
Wait.
अबे पहुंच भी गए हम तो पड़ोस में दिखे. बताओ कुत्ता देखने के लिए भाग लिए सारे फिर. भागो भागो भागो.
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
मुझे तो लगा था सारी पतो ही होंगी स्नेज़नाया में बैंकर. यहीं से तो मैं ऊपर चढ़ा था, मुझे लगता नहीं यार ऊपर चढ़ा था. जाओ उसके पीछे पीछे. बेकार लगते हैं मुझे वाले मिशन साले. देख लेता हर बार मुझे इसमें कोई ना कोई. हेलो कुसागर आ गया भाई. Hello.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor.
अकेले के लिए चले गए साला. ये सही है, यहाँ पे पूछा दिया उन्होंने.
There we go. A freight list. Looks as new as the day it was printed. Yeah, this is all we need. Tagarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his spec.
की बात हुई भाई. हेलो. चलेगा कभी कुत्ता. चल पड़ा. भागता भी नहीं है तो कुत्ता बहुत स्लो है. भाई इतना स्लो है, भाग के जाना। कितना बना दिया बताओ अभी इनने।
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Cristal. That's normal.
देखो कुत्ते के लिए बाउंड्री बना रखी है कि कुत्ता कहीं भी ना भाग जाए बैंक पर। कुत्ता लेके फिर मॉन्स्टर पहुंच जाता है भी मैं।
But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
मिल गया भाई।
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay.
मेन वो फतुई है यहाँ पे।
Thanks for looking out for us.
No need to thank. Let's grit our teeth.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard time.
Yeah.
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. And would you be able to shed any light on the—
Me? Why?
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and—
How?
We trusted you to have our backs.
Hey. I owe you all this. We all know I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father, with no one to help them. Oh, I felt so afraid. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week. I have the official Sneznaya. I'll make a batch purchase of crystal.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah.
Drop the— You claim this—
Reporting in, sir.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros, the train station's current— The mayor but since he can't get the goods out—
Wait. The mayor's—
Preposterous. What proof do you have?
Basic math. I've spent a lot—
Counting care.
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself.
You cocky...
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though.
Thank you for your assistance. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal.
A wolf in...
Even with that sob story, without the compelling case you put together. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you...
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots.
I didn't mean to They hide in plain sight under false identities. Or they aren't a violent or...
First, all I know is, as for me, of course...
I will report them.
Don't mention it. Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal, too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
तो प्रीमोजेम्स ये 2 विश और वो करनी है इकट्ठा 100% हो गया मेरे जो भी है ये
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she does...
Oh, grandson.
Ma'am?
Alosha?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Clean the ashes out of your stove.
Oh, now, how often do I get to see my grandson?
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you sit down.
Please, don't get up.
Right under the... Well, grandson dear, do you like it?
Very much.
Good.
You don't need to say...
Oh, I don't...
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things. I met her at the market back before her. Not many people have heard. Now that it's an abandoned village, I first learned the town's been in decline. That said, it's fine. In Sneznaya, you turn to look at them. The Grim Reaper reaches out and takes... She still calls me... Come on. Let's get...
क्योंकि रास्ता कहाँ है वैसे जाने का क्योंकि मेन रास्ता ही नहीं भाई पाइप जड़ के जाता है ये मेन रास्ता कौन आएगा तो मिल कितना
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Sneznaya.
Her complexion's looking much better.
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set? Did you have any trouble?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez. So...
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away anytime soon. People will still have to scrimp and save to make ends meet. Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6...
Extending it?
That's what everyone says. But even though he's the chair of the Snezhnegrad...
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Sneznaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamental, but that doesn't mean they don't... Then there's the Fatui... It's just that the rich and... Yeah, regular folk don't... The Rokad provide... Of course, an organization like that, but so far, they've been doing like us, don't you?
Yes, because we're adventurers.
Sounds like we're going to get... So,
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. Her
अभी मैंने
ultimate
वो
goal.
flex नहीं
wait,
किया.
so
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giant. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the but getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And yeah, so you've heard of it. It also absorbs Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. So it doesn't pose an immediate... I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. Fair. Once it's open...
Whoa!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. As far as I know, having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnegrad in no time. I need to head there myself anyway. Got some game to trade for Mora. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much. Let's get a good night's sleep ahead of our big trip tomorrow.
All geared up.
Oh my, 888. ऑडिट के लिए करते हैं, देखते हैं. ठीक है, पिट्ठी पता नहीं कितनी है हमारी. और ये 4 स्टार. यही खुल गया है. बहुत बना सकता हूँ शायद मैं. और बना सकता हूँ. दो खुल गई बनते. नहीं कोई मॉन्स्टर होगा इसको देखते हैं.
A moonlit night for all. Wheel of life.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new... Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Sneznayan rail network. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or... We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
बहुत भी खेलेंगे अब तो भाई अभी चैट में लीडर बोर्ड क्या आता है यूट्यूब में ठीक है अरे शेन लग रहे थे शेन नाम लग रहे थे
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Engine
Autopilot.
green.
जारविस है भाई इसको भी नहीं पता बैंक का क्या है ये
Frame. Diagnostics complete.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over it.
I've lived in Sneznaya.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't. All configurations are complete. Should you require...
Away we go! Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna... Huh? What's going on?
ट्रेन स्टार्ट होती रुक गई बैंक
Oh no.
अभी तो म्यूगन ट्रेन जैसा सीन हो गया डीमन स्लेयर का
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
Just our luck. Of all the...
Halosha, you're Sneznayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place...
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place... I've only seen it a few times before, and the few who do make it...
Huh? Then... Oh, maybe Goggles knows something.
Goggles?
Great!
Hold it together. Come on.
शैडो रिम में वो नहीं काम करता ना कौन चीज है तुमको यहाँ पे
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
कहाँ जा रहा
Their
है ये?
shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
लगता है गन मिलेगी हमको यहाँ पे अब लौटते हैं मेरे पास यार तो फिर आगे बढ़ लो मार दो उसको
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
जोर से मारना पड़ा बे क्या ये
Wait!
Guess we'd better find a way over.
अच्छा अभी अपनी वो है भाई आँख पीने के लिए
Ready to drop blood.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by
इसका
ear.
गैजेट बढ़िया है भाई ट्रेन के बाहर सीढ़ियाँ क्या कर रही हैं ऐसे वहीं कर मिल गया आपको चश्मा
Hello.
For now, at least.
Correct. Time and we must leave.
Sounds like you have...
Yes, it appears I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you. It may well be one of my core functions. Activation code.
डिवाइस मिलेगा भाई अब. Oh my god. तो मुझे लगा नेट ड्रेस मिल रही है भाई. गन मिल गई भाई लो. अब रजिस्टर हो गया यहाँ पे.
Whoa!
Now go.
Is this?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, let's go.
देखते हैं. हाँ सही. रिलोड कहाँ है? आर.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
उनको तो पता ही नहीं था.
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels.
Slide कैसे करते हैं? Yep, sure.
Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Since elemental energy for long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Okay.
Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover.
Ammo. कितनी है ammo में? वो हेडशॉट से मरने रहा है. हेडशॉट से मरने रहे भाई ये लोग. इनका ड्रॉप का इनके.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked assault function.
Charge! The defenses have been breached. Where's the...
Oh my god.
Back in business.
कैसे बोलता है ये बताओ पहले. ये किसको?
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
वो नहीं यार हेडशॉट बॉडी शॉट था.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
तो चल रहा है कोई पेटीकोट रखे हुए हैं पे वो उड़ भी नहीं पा रहा है यहाँ
Taking cover. You
वो
don't scare me. Over.
टेकिंग कवर गन भी अलग अलग है शॉर्ट राइफल अच्छा वो गन भी अलग अलग आएगी नंबर 1 पे हम अपन
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances. I recommend if you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So...
ये चढ़ के निकालोगे इसमें निकालोगे इस चीज को मुझे ग्रैपलर था वहाँ पे डब्बा कहाँ गया मेरा डब्बा यही है क्या जो था ये तो बहुत मिल रही है मजा आ रहा है मुझे मेरे पास
Nice.
पूछ के रह किधर जाना है कहीं भी क्लिक कर रहा हूँ मिले जा रहा है चल
Nice. एक साथ मरेगा मार देता हूँ
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Time to catch my breath. Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm. Yeah.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
ये करने की मुझे लगता है ओह ब्रेड मिल गया
Frag out.
The advantage.
Back in business.
भाई तो अभी से ठीक है ओ एलिमेंटल ब्रेक था को भी लगेगी मुझे कुछ क्यों नहीं हो रहा अभी साले
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Try this!
आगे जा रहा है कोई नहीं जा रहा है
Nice.
ये हो गया कि नेक्स्ट है भाई 2000 कोई नहीं ज़्यादा
Time to
नहीं
catch my breath.
मिल रही चीजें वो नहीं गन
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Oh my god
Gotta recharge! Reload!
Oh my god नहीं तो रॉक वूड लग रहा है क्या बोलते हैं उसको ग्रेनेड लॉन्चर जैसा कुछ होता है ना छोटा सा स्लाइड डाउन नहीं हो रहा भाई मेरे को पता नहीं कैसे कभी कभी हो जा रहा है कभी कभी हो नहीं रहा है शिट में गिर गया ले
Take
भाई
great care not to fall.
Time to catch my breath.
ये कभी हो गया था ये आगे बढ़िया विलन
Try this!
क्या हम बार-बार रिलोड हो जाता है कि नहीं मानो कोई से
Back in business.
Come on! We're almost there! Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the shadow.
The exit is...
You mean this?
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. Lucky we made it out.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah! He came up a...
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, as Alosha said, the Shadow Realm... Now, please take a moment to catch your breath.
Oh, thanks, Goggles!
Yes, of course.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to... It's so quiet. Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers... According to my calculations, perimeterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand...
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a...
Sneznaya Genshin. ये तो पहले से आता था हमारी फर्स्ट बुक में लाइक मांग रहे भाई लोग यू आर मोरा
Faster? Okay, faster.
तभी ये बता रहा गन कैसे खोलते हैं मैं कैसे खोलूँ best word best an art that used to be यहाँ पहले से आता था उसका क्या हुआ तो व्यू यहाँ पे तो आई जाए दो ही हो गए हैं बस नहीं डेट को चला के देखते हैं पहले
Crystalline Adagio.
डांसर है
Let's spark things up a little.
Together.
बैले डांस करता है
Enhanced Animo Module 75.
Let's begin. Witness the snow swan's grace.
दो के भी enhanced animated skill और एक animated skill.
Yeah. Lots of the snowflakes.
It's doggy dog! That one hurt.
Animal hypostasis emulation. A spot of tea time entertainment. Yeah.
Crystalline Adagio. Pirouette. Together.
What a joke. Swirl, Mark 2.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Cheap shot! One down!
Let's test my
ये क्या है यहाँ पे इसका और भी काम हो रहा है
Cha. Lots of the snowflakes.
Here, boy!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
यार बहन तो मेरी फ्रूटी बन जाएगी इसके लिए देखता हूँ क्या पता पूरी जाए last
Let's go somewhere cooler.
कि फिर बाय बाय जो भी 7 लोग